Do you want to level up your spring cleaning routine? Are you ready to make the most of the new season? Then keep watching this video to learn how you can smudge with sage during your annual spring cleaning and really feel the most refreshed as we move into this next new season. Hi there, I'm Mallory from tribaltradeco.com. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for new videos every week on smudging, Indigenous culture, and Native teachings. It's time to welcome spring. And when spring begins, so does spring cleaning. An opportunity to make our space, our minds, and our lives feel tidier, refreshed, and ready to start a new chapter. In Indigenous culture, spring is thought of as a time of rebirth and renewal. Winter is coming to an end, and when that happens, we often find ourselves wanting to clean up, refresh our space, and get more organized. It's a natural part of the cycle of life. If you want to know more about the meaning of spring in Indigenous culture, check out this video right here on Indigenous teachings for spring. If you're feeling tired of your usual spring cleaning routine, then you might want to try smudging with sage to help you clear your mind and re-energize your space for spring. Here at Tribal Trade Co., we've helped tens of thousands of people connect with Indigenous teachings and practices and how to use them in their daily life. Smudging is an important and meaningful Indigenous practice, and there are so many ways to use smudging all year long. That's why we want to share with you how to make smudging with sage a part of your spring cleaning ritual. Just follow these 5 simple steps, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to smudge with sage during your spring cleaning. In many cultures, it is traditional to clean the house on the first day of spring. Indigenous culture also values the importance of spring as a time of renewal, rebirth, growth, new direction, and cleansing. If you want to include Indigenous teachings in your spring cleaning routine, then just follow these 5 simple steps for smudging with sage. Step number 1 is to set a realistic goal. The first step for smudging with sage during spring cleaning is to set a realistic cleaning goal to tackle. You don't have to reorganize your entire home or scrub every room top to bottom. You just have to focus on what you really want to rejuvenate. Figure out how much time you have and set a realistic goal within that time frame. Maybe you've been putting off reorganizing your kitchen cabinets, or the carpets could use a deep cleaning. Setting an achievable goal is important because smudging is all about setting clear intentions. The clearer and more focused you are on your goal, the more successful your smudge will be. Don't stress or set yourself up for disappointment by making huge, unrealistic goals. Instead, focus on the most important parts of spring in one area of your home, and then move forward with growth and renewal. What areas of your home would you like to refresh? What areas could be embellished or improved in some way? Once you've set a goal, you're ready to get started. Now, step number 2 is to declutter. The second step for smudging with sage during spring cleaning is to declutter your space. Getting rid of the clutter and really seeing your space will help you to examine it in a new light. There's also something refreshing about being able to see a clean and clear room and really visualize how you would like the space to evolve or grow. Having a clear space will also help you focus on your smudging ritual and let you move more easily throughout the room as you smudge. Smudging is all about being grounded, focused, and present. And it's a proven fact that a messy space can make us more distracted. Get rid of what you don't need or what doesn't bring you joy. Decluttering your space will help you feel ready to focus on new, positive springtime energy. Now on to step number 3. Reflect on the items that you are keeping. The third step for smudging with sage during spring cleaning is to carefully reflect on whatever items that you choose to keep. If you've decluttered and gotten rid of some things, then you've probably decided to keep some things as well. Make sure that you're keeping items for the right reason, not just because you want to have more stuff around. Indigenous teachings tell us that spring is a time for reflection about what is truly needed or what is important to us. This often leads to a minimalist lifestyle, which can be an important part of Indigenous culture. An Indigenous culture is also believed to be that our belongings have their own spirits. Use this time to reflect on the spirit of each of your items and decide what energy needs to stay and what energy can be released back out into the world. Purging your home of some of your unneeded items can make us feel more grounded and free of the burden of unnecessary clutter. What is your spring cleaning goal this year? Let me know in the comments below. Once you've done your work of setting your intentions, clearing your space, and then thinking about the energy of your home and belongings, you can begin to smudge with sage. Now, the fourth step is to prep your smudging materials and your belongings. The fourth step for smudging with sage during your spring cleaning is to prep your smudge materials and any other belongings that you're keeping or ones that you're getting rid of. You can smudge the items that you're keeping or the items that you're getting rid of, or both. It's totally up to you. Smudging the items that you're keeping will help you cleanse the energy and renew them for your next chapter. Smudging the items that you are getting rid of can help release their energy from your space and help you to rid yourself of attachment to them, freeing up your space and your own energy. Whatever you decide, you'll need to prepare your smudging materials and the items that you want to smudge. You'll need a smudge stick or a bundle, as well as matches and a fire-safe bowl or abalone shell. If you're using loose leaf sage instead of smudge stick, you will definitely need a bowl to make sure that all of your smudge is contained. You might also choose to use a feather during your smudge. Once you have all of your materials, you can smudge your items in whatever order that you choose. If you want to follow a few quick and easy steps to start smudging, you can learn in just 5 minutes by watching this video right here. Now on to step number 5, let your items air out. The final step for smudging with sage during spring cleaning is to let your items air out after you've smudged them. You'll want to let all of the smoke naturally leave your smudged items, which allows them to be fully cleansed. Once they're aired out, you can pack them away or get rid of them however you choose. Knowing that you've cleansed the energy out of the items and releasing the spirit of the object will help you feel a lot better and have closure behind getting rid of them. Smudging your items with sage makes everything feel cleansed and refreshed, which can help you feel ready to embrace the hope and growth that comes with springtime. Now you know the 5 easy steps to follow to smudge with sage when it's time to start your spring cleaning. Smudging with sage can help you kick off springtime in the most positive way possible, making it a great way to welcome in this season of growth and renewal. If you want a little help using smudging in your spring cleansing routine, download our free smudging guide at the link in the description below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let us know by liking it, subscribing, and sharing with your friends. Are you gonna try smudging with sage this spring? Please let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time.